My name is Jasdeep Singh and I'm a curator at the National Army Museum. I coordinate the War and Sikhs Community Outreach Project. The War and Sikhs project works in partnership with the Anglo-Sikh Heritage Trail. The project explores a century-long relationship between the British and Indian armies and the Sikhs, a relationship that developed from enemies to allies, starting with the Anglo-Sikh Wars of the 1840s and culminating in the First and Second World Wars. This project was created to raise awareness of the vital contribution of Sikh soldiers to the British Army and to give British Sikhs ownership of how their history and artifacts are understood and described. As part of the War and Sikhs project, members of the British Sikh community have been invited to attend reinterpretation workshops to explore the museum's rich and varied collection. These workshops have enabled the volunteers to get hands-on access to the objects in the collection and help the museum to understand more about them and reinterpret them for new audiences. We were overwhelmed with information and new interpretations from our volunteers. The volunteers helped us with many aspects of interpretation such as identification, detail and application. New light has been shed on a sword on display simply captioned Talwar Sword. Volunteers translated a Gurmukhi inscription on the knuckle guard that reads Akal Sahai Jagat Singh Sirdara. This now changes the museum's understanding of who the sword belonged to, and although we are still in search of who Jagat Singh was, this makes it possibly the only sword with a Sikh inscription on display in a UK museum. Volunteer expertise helped the museum understand how certain obscure weapons in NAM collection were used. We learnt of how the chakar, the favourite weapon of the Sikhs, was employed. These circular throwing knives would be twirled around the finger before being hurled at speed towards the enemy. Usually stacked on tall conical turbans, the chakar also offered protection from blows to the head. In one volunteer session, 102-year-old marathon runner Bhai Fauja Singh brought NAM images to life by describing the types of exercises and fitness regimes that were being used. Another strand of the project included a martial arts workshop called Brothers in Arms, where there was an exchange of dialogue and techniques between Sikh martial arts experts and experts of 16th and 17th century Western European fencing. In just 6 months, the War and Sikhs project has achieved great success, and with many more workshops and activities planned for the future, we are optimistic that there are fantastic discoveries and engagements yet to come.